Lacrosse fans, we are moments away from a game start between the Thousand Island Vikings and the IHC Cavaliers here at IHC in Watertown. Captains are meeting each other, going over ground rules with the officials. In about 1 minute 40 seconds, we will have our senior celebration as we celebrate the sole senior on the IHC Cavaliers from APW High School, Jacob Amadon. The Thousand Island Vikings are 4-10. Watertown Cavaliers, IHC Cavaliers are 0-12, coming off of one of their best games, though. They actually had the lead for a little while in their last game. Goaltender Braden Hanlon gets better and better every game, as does the rest of the team. They've come a long way this season, and we just might see a W here before the season runs out. This is the final game of the season, right? Oh, there's one more tomorrow. That's right. I forgot. Today's Thursday. There's one more tomorrow. Oh, should we do the national anthem before? Or no, because we'll do that after. Yeah, we'll just do the senior stuff, and then we'll go into our regular stuff. If not, I have it here. Yeah, they could do. Right. Well, then the buzzer's going to go off, though. If you pay attention. For such an amazing and enjoyable first year ever playing lacrosse. I can easily say they made this season memorable. I loved seeing the team grow as the season progressed. After graduation, I will be attending JCC, majoring in mathematics and engineering science. I am committed to JCC, playing hockey for Coach Michael Ledoux, and now hopefully lacrosse too. Lastly, I'd like to thank IHC for giving me an opportunity to play lacrosse through their school. Roll Cavs! Number 12, senior Jacob Amadon. And now some of Jacob's teammates also have something special they'd like to share with you. Please direct your attention to attack number 18, Trey Ledoux, and attack number 2, Connor Loving. entering the new for your senior, number 12, Jacob Amanon. We'd like to also give a shout out to the seniors from the Thousand Island Vikings that are playing with us today. Number 19, senior Owen Bismarck. Number 4, senior Gary Fausto. Number 12, senior Jack Lamont. And number 22, senior Cole Steblin. All right, let me... Well, good evening once again, and we welcome you to Immaculate Heart Central School for tonight's varsity lacrosse game against the Thousand Island Vikings and your IHC Cavaliers. We are honored to be your host for this event. We ask that both teams here tonight show their school spirit, but please only exhibit enthusiasm that is supportive and positive for players, coaches, and officials. Be loud and be proud, but remember to always be positive and respectful. Thank you in advance for making tonight's game awesome. Lax to the max. We will begin by announcing the starting lineup for the Thousand Island Vikings. Beginning on attack, number 1, Spencer Jenis. On attack, number 19, senior Owen Bismarck. On attack, number 21, Luca Beatty. At midi, number 6, Colin Huizinga. At midi, number 9, Ethan Curtis. At midi, number 2, Thomas Bernhardt. On defense, number 12, senior Jack Lamont. On defense, number 4, senior Gary Fausto. On defense, number 30, Colton Lindsay. And in goal, number 22, Cole Steblin. And now, let me introduce to you your starting lineup for the IHC Cavaliers. Beginning on attack, number 6, Jamison J-Mo Letier. On attack, number 9, Jose Simo. On attack, number 18, Trey Itu-Ledoux. At midi, number 2, Connor Loving. At midi, number 4, Connor Leduc. On defense, number 3, Jordan McDonald. On defense, number 5, Cameron Dallin. On defense, number 15, Brendan Smith. In goal, number 1, Braden Hanlon. And don't forget your final midi, number 12, your senior, Jacob Amanon. At this time, I would like to ask everyone who is able to please rise as we all stand together, united as one free country. Please remove your hats, place your hand over your heart, and any active duty, veteran, or retired servicemen and servicewomen may salute as desired as we honor our country and those who have served by playing our national anthem. The Thousand Island Vikings are coached by Bernie Bernhardt. Our IHC Cavaliers are coached by Nate Jobson and Hawkeye Hamilton. Today's officials are Brent Lynch and David Dummett. The snack bar is open, filled with delicious, delectable delights to satisfy your nutritional needs. And trust me, it's the best hot chocolate available in hundreds of yards from here. Now it's time for Lax to the Max. Let's play some lacrosse! Thank you. All right, now I can put away all of my pre-game ceremonial stuff and go back to what I need to announce and call this game. We went over the starting lineups. You can see we're going to start off. The visiting team are the Thousand Island Vikings. They are in the navy blue. They're going to start off going from left to right against the home team, the IHC Cavaliers in white. They'll be going from right to left. I love how the players introduce themselves to each other before the game, before they come out literally swinging sticks at each other. Leading scorer for the Thousand Island Vikings is number 23, Nolan Doxtater. He's got 40 goals and 8 assists, so we'll see if he passes the ball today. Leading goal scorer for IHC is the senior, Jacob Amadon. We'll give these officials some silence because there's no way I can manage music and announce at the same time. So we're done with music for now. Amadon lining up for the face-off. Pushing, and Jacob picks this up, and I'm totally wrong. They're going the opposite ways than what I said. That's too funny. I had one job, Trisha. One job. So IHC in white going from left to right. Shooting on the goal on the right side. Ball is back at the X with Amadon. Sends it up into the middle. That's a missed pass. Coming over Loving, trying to scoop it up. Taken away by Thomas Bernhardt. Bernhardt passes this ball over. Hustling down Spencer Jennis. Jennis, top of the box, breaks the box now. Jennis goes over onto the right side. Jennis passes this ball over to Thomas Bernhardt. Bernhardt in that neutral area. Guarded by Amadon. Bernhardt looking for a way to pass. Sends this ball over to his left side for Colin Huzenga. Huzenga cuts across into the middle. Gets by Amadon. Winds up. Shot and a goal. So number 6 at 0:53. Where'd my microphone go? Here it is. Thousand Islands goal scored by number 6, Colin Huzenga. Unassisted. Time of the Vikings goal, 0:53. Off the faceoff win in the draw, Ethan Curtis. Curtis runs in, passes ball off to the left side for Owen Bismarck. Bismarck drifts over into the middle, passes it back over to Bernhardt. Bernhardt into the box now. He's got Amadon in front of him. Condor Ledoux coming over to guard as well. Ball passed way over to the other side, top of the box for Spencer Jennis. Jennis in, shot misses, and TI, last man back, they will get the restart. Luca Beatty with the restart, guarded by Jordan McDonald. And here we go. Beatty moving to his right. McDonald putting some stick checks on. Beatty still holding on to that ball deep in the pocket. Passes it up to Huzenga. Huzenga up to the corner for Bernhardt. Bernhardt sends us across for Jennis. Jennis catches it off of a bounce. Tacked by Loving. Loving trying to hold Jennis. Jennis gets around him. Can't get the shot off as he gets beat on by Cameron Dallin. Ball comes loose up to the top of the box. Owen Bismarck picks it up. Bismarck cutting, trying to dance, trying to dodge and get away from Brendan Smith. Bismarck making his way into the middle. Connor Leduc trying to open the can, can't get it done. Bismarck forced all the way around. He's got a stick in the armpit, and that's okay. Bismarck rips around, past that ball up to the corner for Spencer Jennis. Jennis back over to Bernhardt. Bernhardt over to Jennis. Jennis looking around. Spencer leans back now, moves in on that ball, trying to get around Loving. Fires that ball way high. last man back Luca Beatty, and he will pick a ball up for the restart. Luca looking, passes this ball to his left side. Ball passed up for Thomas Bernhardt. Bernhardt thinking about shooting, stepping in, moves around, rolls around, tries to get around. Amadon not able to. Ball gets knocked loose. Connor LeDuc trying to gain position to push some space between him and Owen Bismarck to get that ball. Ball is still loose on the ground. I can't even see it. There it is. Pops out loose, and Jordan McDonald picks that ball up. McDonald looking over his shoulder. He's outpacing Huzenga. McDonald over the center line now. McDonald moving over into the middle. He's got Spencer Jennings in front of him. Passes this ball into the box. Breaks the box by giving it to J-Mo. J-Mo at the corner. Latier steps back out to that neutral area. Drifts over. He's guarded by Nolan Doxtater. Ball passed over to Austin Mishu. Finally learned how to say his name properly. Austin tries to go the other way. Nice check by Spencer Jennings. Jennings picks up this ball. As you saw, Austin was not able to pick it up. Had he would have been over and back. He broke his stick. Another broken stick for IHC. These kids got to stop using wrapping paper tubes for lacrosse sticks. Ball sent up in the middle, top of the key. Gets knocked free. Nobody knows where the ball is. It's scooped up by Owen Bismarck. Fires it, and that is going to be an IHC ball as Braden Hanlon was last man back. Rolled out of his goal to be closest to the end line when that ball got thrown out. Cameron Dallin's going to pick it up for IHC on the restart. Cavaliers trail the Vikings 1-0 with just under 8:20 to go. Dallin passes this to McDonald. McDonald, hard time catching that pass. Able to scoop it up, though. McDonald running up, sends this ball down for Isaac Curtis. Curtis rolls into the box. Curtis passes over to Amadon. Amadon shot, save, ball bounces, and it's scooped up by Colton Lindsay. He flicks it back to Steblin. Steblin passes this ball out to Luca Beatty. Beatty hustling across on the far side. Isaac Curtis there to meet him. Beatty forced wide, passes ball to the middle, and it's stolen by Amadon. Jacob running back the other way. Jacob outrunning Jennings. Jennings couldn't catch him. I think it was Jennings. No, I'm sorry, that was Colin Huzenga. Amadon breaks the box on his own. Sun's coming out. Looks pretty. Sure beats the rain. Amadon passes back to Loving. Connor Loving with this ball. He's got Charlebois to his left. They pass in. Charlebois passes in front of him. Loving drifts back. Now he winds up, trying to take some extra speed. Meets Luca Beatty. Passes this ball up for Amadon. Shot and a goal! IHC goal scored by number 12, senior Jacob Amadon. Assisted by number 2, Connor Loving. Amadon from Loving, 12 from 2. Time of the Cavaliers goal, 4:47. And we are tied at 1. Mishu on the face-off, flings that ball forward, scooped up by Bernhardt. Bernhardt passes over to the far side for Huzenga. Huzenga moving up, and he breaks the box. Steps back now, passes this ball back over to Thomas Bernhardt. Bernhardt looking to his left. Bernhardt passes to Luca Beatty. Beatty in the middle of the field. He's got Connor LeDuc coming out, taunting him with his lightsaber. Beatty rolls around, and LeDuc knocks the ball free. Connor trying to pick it up, can't, overruns it. Comes back trying to smack that ball free into some open space. Does. His stick is all tied up, though. Flings this forward. Mishu didn't see it. Ball's picked up by Doxtater. Doxtater running up with this ball. Passes off to Huzenga. Huzenga drifts over to his right. Doxtater up, using a long stick, and that ball's knocked free by Loving. Recovered, though, by Huzenga. Huzenga on the right side, rolling out. Huzenga dives into the box. Ball gets knocked free. And we're going to get a slash on Mishu. I think it's a slash. IHC infraction number 11, Austin Mishu. 1 minute for slashing. Time of the penalty, 5:44. So extra man for TI. They have one extra man goal this season. So does IHC. These teams are as close to an even match as IHC has seen all season. Ball passed around, Bismarck with it. Bismarck gives it back to Bernhardt. Bernhardt sends this across. He gets stolen by Leduc. Connor passes this up for Charlebois, and Charlebois goes over and back. He stepped over the center line. Can't do that. On the restart, here comes Nolan Dockstader. Dockstader passes to Bernhardt. Bernhardt moving forward. He's got to drift in. He breaks the box. He's got Leduc on him. Passes ball back to Dockstader. Dockstader winds up. Shot! Save me! Braden Hanlon! On the far side, chasing after that ball, Brendan Smith. Smith trying to scoop that ball up. Goes flying up into the air. Battling for it on the ground are a few people scooped up, collected by the Vikings. Passed down on top to Bernhardt. Shot. Save made. And that's going to stay. Oh, okay. All right. So what is Nolan here?
He's not here today. He got hurt our last game.
And is Ty here?
No.
He's not. Okay.
They're all at the spring concert. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm telling everybody about your station because they're like, this is great.
Yeah. You want a sticker?
I have some more, but I'll hand them out.
I only have a couple.
Your stickers are in Florida with my parents. They love it. Cole Steblin. Okay. Yeah. So we loved it when
Wait,
Hockey. Yeah. I understand that deal. Oh, really? So yeah. So I'm like, oh, there must be someone. Oh, yeah.
Ball scooped up by Spencer Janis. Sends this back to the X. Bismarck with it. Bismarck coming around. Shot. Save made by Hanlon. Ball is still loose. That rebound came out. It's a loose ball push on the Cavaliers. Loose ball push by IHC. Vikings ball. Ball sent from Thomas Bernhardt up to the top for Spencer Janis. Janis moving over to the right, guarded by Connor Leduc. Janis passes over onto the right side for Colin Huzanga. Huzanga sends this in deep, gets knocked free. Brendan Smith battling for that ball. Smith has it and flings this forward. Huzanga had his stick on Smith's stick and caused Smith to send this into some wild and crazy direction. Ball goes out of play. Spencer Janis is going to take it on the restart for the TI Vikings. Janis passes to Bernhardt. Bernhardt over to Bismarck. Bismarck loses it, scoops this ball up. On him is Charlebois. Bismarck passes to Bernhardt. Bernhardt sends this up. Shot by Huzanga. Save made by Hanlon. Braden with this ball on the left side. Drops it off for Cameron Dalin. Dalin runs by Huzanga. Huzanga tried to pick his stick up to check him, and Cameron was already gone. Ball passed over for Charlebois. Charlebois sends this to Amadon. Shot, save made. Amadon trying to flick this ball in. It's still loose, top of the circle, in the crease. Ball is covered up by Cole Steblin, and Steblin picks that ball up. Steblin looking past this ball over to his right side for Jack Lamont. There is no Dockstader here today. Lamont on the right side. Lamont tried passing this into the middle. Blocked by Cameron Dalin. Dalin trying to get that ball. Dalin trying to pick up the ground ball. Not able to. Trying to help out his Loving. Ball is scooped up, though, by Huzanga. Huzanga rolling around. Back to the Expedition. Passes ball up to the top for Luca Beatty. Shot misses. On the left side, Connor Leduc trying to get this into some free open grass. Kicks it forward. Brendan Smith trying to scoop this up. Drifts across in the middle. Cameron Dalin gets a piece of it, and Braden Hanlon grabs this ball in that giant fishnet of his. Pass this ball to Dalin. Dalin knocks it down into the ground. Bad lacrosse ball. Bad lacrosse ball. Cameron Dallin scoops this back up, trying to run with it, trying to send it forward in the sweeping motion. Has it now, passes over to Charlebois. Cameron's going to go back to the safety of his defensive position. Charlebois shot wide, scooped up by Steblin. And Steblin has it again. Steblin passes this ball up for Huzenga. Huzenga in midfield. Huzenga sends this ball up for Bernhardt. Bernhardt winds up, passes, shot, and a save made. Braden Hanlon. Hanlon with the ball. Attacked by Owen Bismarck. Able to pass it off to Dalin, though. Dalin to Leduc. Leduc can't catch it. Loose ball picked up by Bernhardt. Thomas trying to do something with this ball. Leduc trying to get it back. Thomas passes over to Luca Beatty. Beatty gets attacked by Brendan Smith. And we got a timeout. Timeout Vikings, which gives you timeout to get some yummy food from the snack bar. Your best source for food while you're here. They've got drinks, too. Oops. So the game is tied at 1 goal apiece. 1:42 to go in the opening quarter. Quick shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski. Check them out. Grand reopening on June 1st. Look for them on Facebook. Find out all the details. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services, interior and exterior cleaning for all of your residential, commercial, and industrial facilities. Find them at exteriorcleaning315.com. Glory Construction and Services for all of your new building and new structure construction needs. If you're going to have it built in his glory. And the timeout is over. Vikings on the restart. On the restart coming in, Thomas Bernhardt. Bernhardt being attacked by Leduc. Bernhardt did break the box, though. Leduc trying to get it and knocks that ball free. Bernhardt recovers, scoops that ball up off the ground. Leduc still on him, still peppering. Oh, almost hits that. And Bernhardt shoots high. Ball goes out of play. Last one back, Luca Beatty. And so the Vikings will have the restart with 1:26 to go in the opening quarter. Beatty guarded by McDonald. McDonald holding him at bay. Hits the base of the stick, but Beatty still in control with his hand up high by the basket. Beatty trying to roll around. Luca pushed up high. Brendan Smith still battling him. Beatty moves away from the sideline over towards the middle. Beatty looking for somebody to pass to. Finally finds Colin Huzenga. Huzenga moving forward. Cameron Dallin going in. Cameron using those long arms of his, trying to reach around and get that ball free. Forces a bad shot. Connor Leduc picks this ball up. Leduc rolling around on the far side, outpacing Huzenga. Leduc looking. Leduc's got Curtis up in front of him. Connor breaks the box himself, passes this ball up for J-Mo. Shot and a goal! IHC Cavaliers goal scored by number 6, Jamison Latier. Assisted by number 4, Connor Leduc. Latier, Leduc, 6-4 at 11:22. And the Cavaliers have a 2-1 lead here in the first quarter. Clock, clock, clock. Oh, look what I learned. J-Mo with the ball. Breaks the box. We can have the extra attack run. There's a penalty against the Vikings. J-Mo still with this ball. If they can run this out and start the second quarter, that'd be great. Misha with the ball. Shot, save made. Steblin. Loose ball recovered. It's knocked out by the Vikings. We'll get our infraction call. Oh, another infraction. All right, what is happening here? We'll find out. I do believe. Vikings infraction, number 22, the goalie, Cole Steblin. Contact to the head, 30 seconds. Oh, 1 minute. 1 minute for the goalie. 1 minute. And number 1, Spencer Jennis, 1 minute for slashing at 11:56. So Cole Steblin not thrilled about that. So lacrosse, not like hockey. Goalie serves his own penalty. Yeah. So on the restart, JMO with the ball, and that'll do it. And that concludes our first quarter of play here at IHC, home of the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers lead by a score of 2-1, which gives you an opportunity to go get something refreshing to drink and something yummy to eat at the snack bar. Remember, today's game is being live streamed live on YouTube and available forever and ever at the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, because, hey, that's me. All right, here's a word from some sponsors. All right, here we are ready to start quarter number 2. We switch sides here for the second quarter, so IHC in white going from right to left. The Vikings of Thousand Island in navy blue going from left to right. On the restart, Connor Loving, since IHC is up by a player, or 2 players actually, they start the ball. Loving over to Austin. Michaud passes this ball up for Ledoux. Back to Michaud. Back to Connor. Back to... Oh! to Trey. Trey tried to do a quick shot and forgot to catch the ball. Is absolutely critical to have the ball in order to shoot the ball. Austin Mishu with this ball. Sends it all the way up high for Amadon. Shot. Save made. Colton Lindsay. Lindsay, short pass, and this ball gets sent back over for Fausto. Fausto misses it. Recovered by Trey Ledoux. Ledoux back into the box. Ledoux looking. He's got Loving going in. Pass this ball up high for Austin Mishu. Mishu to Loving. Loving to Amadon. Amadon to J-Mo. J-Mo rolling around high. Pass this back for Charlebois. Gets knocked, though, out of the air by Bernhardt. Battle for it. Loose ball on the grass. Charlebois almost had it. J-Mo. Charlebois pops this ball up. Bounces, and that stick gets knocked. So it's a loose ball push on IHC. And on the restart, here's Jack Lamont for TI. Jack, short pass back to Bernhardt. Bernhardt. Bernhardt trotting forward, moves all the way over to his left, passes it to Jennings. Spencer breaks the box, guarded by Charlebois, and timeout is called. Timeout called by Thousand Island Vikings. So if you were thinking about getting something from the snack bar but didn't, here's your opportunity to get it now. All right, timeout is over. Vikings with the restart. Heading over is Jennings to scoop that ball up and get things going. We're restarted here with 10.5 minutes to go in the first half. IHC leads the TI Vikings by a score of 2-1. Here we go. Jennings passed this ball over. It is dropped, though, recovered by Bismarck. Bismarck's got Leduc on him. Bismarck runs free to open area, trying to come back into the box. Connor Leduc knocks that ball loose. Loose ball covered up by Braden Hanlon. Leduc crossing over the center line with the ball. He's guarded by Spencer Jennings. Leduc on that far side, still with that ball. Connor passes this ball up high for Loving. Connor to Connor. Loving to Charlebois. Sam trots to his right side. Sends this ball back to the middle. Picked up by Trey Ledoux. Ledoux up way high. Looking around. He's got Mishu in the middle. Drops the ball. That's all right. Nobody's near him. Trey drops the ball again. All right. It's like the third time this game he's dropped the ball for no reason. Passes the ball back to Amadon. Amadon drops the ball. Is that thing regulation size? Somebody ought to check the measurements on that lacrosse ball. Amadon denied entry by Bernhardt. Now recovers, goes around, sends this up into the middle. Shot and a save made by Cole Steblin. Steblin sends this up high for Jack Lamont. Lamont coming up on the near side. Lamont over the center line, moving to his right side. Drops this ball back and passes it to Huzenga, and Huzenga breaks the box. Huzenga gets by Mishu's attack from behind, passes this ball over for, who's 24? Ball scooped up. Passed over to Bismarck. Owen Bismarck with the ball now. Being guarded by the long stick of Brendan Smith. Smith, a little couple of tappy-tappies. Ball gets passed to Bernhardt. Thomas Bernhardt moving forward, breaks into the box, fakes a shot, gets around Mishu, shoot wide left. Ball goes way out. Jordan McDonald, I thought, was the last man back. Apparently, I'm incorrect. I guess not when the ball crossed the line. So the Vikings on the restart. I think that's Huzenga. It is with this ball. McDonald all over him. Huzenga trying to get behind some people to cause a block. McDonald not falling for it. No, it's Smith with it. Smith knocks that ball free. Huzenga sends this ball back. Passed up by Bismarck, and that goes off of Jenis. It's not close enough to the line. No attackers can reach it. Retreating back, Jenis gets that ball. Connor LeDuc all over him. Jenis trots back into the box. Pass this ball over to Bernhardt. Thomas on the right side. Bernhardt trotting forward. LeDuc coming over to attack him. Connor holding that stick against the chest of Thomas Bernhardt. Bernhardt moving back out in front. Dan-Dalin with a shot at him. Ball gets sent loose. It's staying in. Going all the way back to get it. That is McDonald. Fighting for that ball, kicking it forward, trying to scoop it up. Bismarck coming over, trying to get it. Ball is still loose, popped up into the air. Bismarck almost got tossed by McDonald. Shoveling for that ball. It's along the line, grabbed by Brendan Smith. Here comes Brendan Smith on the near side. Coach Jobson pointing, telling him to go forward. So he does. Brendan moves forward, passes this ball up to Jamo. Jamo sends this into the box. Missed pass by Mishu. Ball scooped up by Huzenga. Huzenga trying to move forward. Gets that ball up to Bernhardt. Bernhardt passes it up to Bismarck. Bismarck gives this over for Beatty. Beatty's shot blocked by Jordan McDonald. That'll leave a mark. Ball picked up along the side by Beatty. McDonald's limping along out there. Ball passed to Bismarck. We got some infractions against IHC. Ball knocked free. Recovered by Huzenga. Shot. Save made by Braden Hanlon. And let's see what's going on now. More conversation amongst the refs. Cavaliers penalty, number 11, Austin Mishu, 1 minute for slashing. Thousand Island penalty, number 19, 1 minute unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 19, 1 more minute unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 19, 1 more minute for unsportsmanlike conduct. No goal on the play, Cavalier ball. So that's 3 1-minute infractions for number 19 at 5:42. Yeah. Oh, I didn't say his name, did I? Yeah, I didn't think he was mouthy like that. So officials going over something with Amadon. Everything's all ready. So they are even for 1 minute, and then it'll be 2 minutes of a player advantage for the Cavaliers. Connor Loving on the restart. Here he goes. Loving breaks the box. Thank you. Now they're just talking. It's okay. We can play. We can play lacrosse. Huzenga all over Loving. Forces him around back to the X. Loving outpacing Huzenga. Stops at that X. Drifts back over. Dodges Huzenga. Makes his move. Trying to come out in front. Jump shot. Save made. Cole Steblin. Steblin. Short pass to Bernhardt. Bernhardt. Long pass to Huzenga. Huzenga. Trotting forward. Coach Bernhardt not liking what happened. He wanted Huzenga to break the box and then pull back out and relax and set up. Huzenga forced the issue, though, and ended up turning this ball over. Here comes Jamo. Jamo up the middle. Jamo's got Ledoux racing towards the circle area, the shooting circle. Jamo being pushed out by Jack Lamont. Jameson trying to dodge him, ends up passing this ball over to Jacob Amadon instead. 5 minutes to go. Amadon trying to make a swim move. Shot right into the basket of Cole Steblin. Steblin sends this ball out for Lamont. Lamont moving forward over the center line, holding that stick out in front of him, now holding it up high. Lamont breaks the box, drifts back, gives this ball over to Jenis. Jenis is going to set something up. Got an extra player out there for IHC. Bernhardt with this ball. Jordan McDonald. Oh, he passed it over to Jenis. McDonald coming after Jenis. Ball comes back to Bernhardt. Bernhardt with it. Back to Jenis. Jenis to Bernhardt. 3 attacking. Back to Jenis. Jenis attacked by McDonald. 3 attackers staying in way deep for the Vikings. Jenis makes his way into the box. Passes this ball out to Huzenga. Huzenga up to Bernhardt. Bernhardt met by Mishu. Mishu, knocks that ball free. Bernhardt trying to keep it. Flings this forward. Bernhardt goes down. Mishu can't pick that ball up. Swatting at it. Number 24, whoever that is. Ball knocked around. Flung forward. Connor Leduc, yard sale. He's got to pick up his stick, not somebody else's. Ball goes over the line. Mishu trying to fling it forward. Trey Ledoux loses his stick. Cavaliers penalty, number 11, Austin Mishu. 1 minute for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 8:21. Ball passed up to Curtis. Curtis breaks the box, comes back out. Curtis guarded by Dalin. Dalin putting pressure on Curtis. Curtis trying to run in on him. Dalin all over him. Dalin switched, though, and actually enabled Curtis to make his move to the inside. Recovers. Ball gets passed out to 24. 24 sends his high far side to Jenis. Shot and a goal. Thousand Islands goal scored by number 1, Spencer Jenis, assisted by number 24. I don't know who that is. 1 from 24. Time of the Vikings goal, 8:43. Who's 24? Ah. Thank you. I had him as 14. So, yeah, thank you. There's a face-off. Pushed forward by Amadon. Scooped up by Jenis. Jenis falls down. Amadon's going to get called for a trip. Cavaliers penalty, number 12, senior Jacob Amadon. 1 minute for tripping. Time of the infraction, 8:47. On the restart is Jenis. Trotting over on the top. Bismarck has been released. Ball passed into Bernhardt. Bernhardt moving back to the X. Bernhardt passes ball up to Bismarck. Back to Bernhardt. Shot save made by Braden Hanlon. Cameron Dallin picks this ball up on the near side. Angel Fausto swings and misses. Cameron running by, loses that ball as he gets attacked by Lamont. Ball is on the line, scooped up by Jennis. Jennis running back the other way. Jennis fires this ball over to Bismarck. Bismarck to Bernhardt for the goal. Thousand Islands goal scored by number 2, Thomas Bernhardt, assisted by a well-rested number 19, Owen Bismarck. 2 from 19. Time of the Vikings goal, 9:31. Oh, I'm glad they like that, because that could have gone either way. There's the face-off. Amadon battling. And, illegal play by Curtis. Cavaliers ball. Amadon hustling in. Amadon breaks the box. Short pass to Ledoux. Doesn't quite make it to him. Ledoux trying to get this up off the ground. Gary Fausto attacking. Trey has that ball. Trey passes it over to Amadon. And timeout. IHC. Timeout Cavaliers, because we need to get something to drink from the snack bar. Don't forget to stop by the snack bar. Get your food and drink there. Timeout over. 2:16 to go in the half. Vikings lead 3-2. Who's got the ball? Oh, Connor's got the ball. Connor Loving into the box at the corner. Passes it over to Amadon. Amadon drifting far, way wide right. Slides back to the X position. He's guarded by Bernhardt. Amadon coming up on the near side now. Jacob passes to Mishu. Austin sends this into Jamo. Jamo with it. Winds up. Shot misses. Jose Simo, last guy back. He'll do the restart. 1:55 to go in this half. Jose passes to Amadon. Amadon loses the ball, but picks it back up. Connor Loving right there. Amadon fakes the Loving. Comes out up on top. Amadon. He's got 2 on him. Makes his way into the middle. Shot off the post. Comes back out. Makes it by Ledoux. Trey reaches back, grabs that ball. Trey restarting. Pass this ball over to Jamison Latier. Latier coming in. Gets attacked by Jack Lamont. Ball knocked free. Lamont still attacking him. Ball knocked free by Lamont again. Lamont trying to go after it. Mishu comes out. Lamont, 2-hand attack like Paul Bunyan knocking down a branch. And Gary Fausto gets a hard check. That's a nice hip check. I don't think you do that in this sport, though. Taking this ball back out, though, is Aluka Beatty. Beatty gets tackled by Austin Mishu. No. Cavaliers penalty number 12, illegal body contact, 1 minute locked in. Cavaliers penalty, that's Jacob Amadon. Number 11, Austin Mishu, 1 minute body check. Time of the infractions, 10:55. Bernhardt breaks, I'm sorry, not Bernhardt, that's Luca Beatty, breaks the box. Jennings coming across with the ball. Jennings passes this back to Bernhardt. Bernhardt back at the X. Less than a minute to go. Bernhardt on the far side sends this ball up. Shot taken and a goal by Owen Bismarck. Thousand Islands goal scored by number 19, Owen Bismarck. Assisted by number 2, Thomas Bernhardt. 19 from 2. Time of the extra attacker goal, 11:16. Or extra man goal. I'm not really sure how. Still learning the vernacular. Working on it. Curtis wins that draw. Curtis breaks into the box, passes ball back out to Bismarck. Bismarck gives it to Bernhardt. Bernhardt at the top of the box, passes back over to Bismarck. Owen looking, thought about going to Angel Fausto, decided not to. Now passes ball up to Huzenga. Huzenga sends this back to the X for Bernhardt. Bernhardt from the X up to Bismarck. Bismarck to Curtis. Curtis to Huzenga, back to Curtis, to Bismarck. Bismarck winds up, passes, shot taken. Bernhardt misses. And the last man back is a Viking, so it'll be a Viking ball for the restart with 8.2 seconds to go in the second half. Restart by Thomas Bernhardt. He'll take it from the X or outside. Timeout, Cavaliers. With 8 seconds to go in the first half, this gives you the time to plan your snack attack on the Snack Shack. All right, timeout is over. Coach Jobson going over with his defense what to do for these next 8 seconds. And the offense, they were over there also. He likes to make them run the length of the field for fun. On the restart, Jennings passes ball up for Bismarck. Bismarck gives it to Huzenga. Huzenga rips it. Save made by Braden Hanlon. Oh. And that's a no goal, I believe. And that concludes our first half here at Immaculate Heart Central, home of the Cavaliers. I want to share with you, I love your enthusiasm. I love school spirit. I love school spirit and enthusiasm that is supportive and positive for players, coaches, and officials. That's the only spirit that will be tolerated here for the Cavaliers. So remember, be loud, be proud, be respectful, be the example for your players as to how to be positive and supportive in an awesome game. Now go get something relaxing to eat and drink at the snack bar that's open for you. IM is currently a 4-2 lead for the Vikings. And we'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Welcome back to the second half, Lacrosse fans. Remember, your school spirit, your enthusiasm is welcome as long as it's supportive and positive for players, coaches, and officials. We've got a pile of clothes at the center line. So second half, third quarter, IHC going from left to right in white. Thousand Islands going from right to left in blue. We'll wait for Jack Lamont to pick up his equipment, and he does. Ethan Curtis walking out for the face-off to begin the second half. He'll be squaring off against Jacob Amadon. And there they go. Battle ensues. Ball gets flown back. Bernhardt picks it up for the Vikings. Tries passing this up for Jenness. Jenness not able to catch it. Blocking it. Connor Loving guarding that ball. Connor LeDuc picks it up. LeDuc approaches Huizenga, then runs around him. Still has that ball. Huizenga got one stick check on him. LeDuc breaks the box. Now moves back, looking around for somebody to pass to. Opts to go near side to Trey Ledoux. Ledoux switches positions with him. Ledoux goes out. Michoud in. Ball passed over to Connor Loving. Loving on the far side. Now Loving in the middle. Jenness guarding Loving. Loving passed this ball up to Amadon. Shot. Save made. Ball loose back at the X. Simu with it. Jose spinning around. Passes from the X up to Michoud. Michoud trying to move into a shooting lane. Sees it. Loses that ball. Picked up in front by Amadon. Shot. Save made. Cole Steblin. Ball is still loose. Amadon trying to pick it up. J-Mo knocks it. Somebody kicked it out, and that ball is grabbed by Bernhardt, I believe. Yes, Bernhardt crosses over the center lines. Got Loving on him. Bernhardt passes over to Spencer Jenness. Jenness moves forward. Jenness breaks the box. Curls out on the side. Being pushed on by Brendan Smith. Smith pushes Jenness up high. Jenness passes ball over to Bismarck. Owen spins around, loses that ball, almost lost his stick. Cameron Dallin knocking it free. Recovers, though. Smith pushing on him. Knocks the ball loose. Bismarck picks it up. Can opener applied. Ball flung free. Scooped up by McDonald. Jordan with this ball on the far side, looking for somebody to pass to. Rips it up for J-Mo. J-Mo not able to get it. Hustling after that ball, Jack Lamont. Lamont picks it up off the ground. Nice ground ball pickup by Lamont. Passes this ball up to Bernhardt at the center line. Bernhardt crosses over, advancing forward. Bernhardt breaks the box, stops. Michoud cuts in front of him, guarding him, drives him back out. Ball gets passed over to Spencer Jenness. Jenness trotting back high. Official rubbing his head. Ball gets passed over to Bernhardt. Bernhardt looking. Connor Ledoux coming out. Bernhardt passes it to Bismarck. Bismarck attacked by McDonald. Ball shot is missed, and that's going to be an IHC ball as Braden Hanlon scoots out to be last man back. Connor Leduc's going to take the restart for the Cavaliers. 9.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Leduc moving up through the middle of his end of the field. Approaching over Luca Beatty. Beatty misses the check. Leduc passes this ball up for Curtis. Curtis into the middle. J-Mo knocked from behind. Goes flying down. Or is that Amadon? That was Amadon. Yep. That's going to be an IHC ball. Simo on the restart, passes this ball over to Ledoux. Ledoux sends this up high for Loving. Connor looking. Michoud cuts across in front of him. Connor's got room to his left. Michoud to his right. Sends this in deep for Ledoux. Ledoux turns around. Rips a shot. No, just misses the corner. Ball goes out of play. Last one back. Jose Simo. And Simo's going to pick that ball up for the restart with 8:45 to go in the third quarter. Jose passes it over to J-Mo. J-Mo comes up high, passes to Mishu. Austin sends this to, I don't know who. It got tipped by somebody, I believe. Scooped up Amadon and Mishu running into each other. Amadon comes away with this ball. Amadon rolling around on his right side. Swim move over the head of Huzenga. Ball sent back deep, picked up by Loving. Connor Loving at the X. Amadon back there taking a break. Loving comes up, passes this ball up high to J-Mo. Shot, save made. Cole Steblin. Steblin drifts back in his crease with the ball. He's going to trot up for a little bit. Now pass this ball up over the center line. Grabbed by McDonald. McDonald moving. McDonald gets around Fostow. McDonald breaks the box. Takes the shot right into the stick of Cole Steblin. Ball passed up to Jettis. Jettis able to receive it finally. Jettis passes this forward to Bernhardt. Bernhardt holding that ball away from McDonald. Now sends this in deep to Angel Fostow. Fostow back to Bernhardt. Bernhardt with it. Bernhardt sends this out high in the middle for Jettis. Jettis plays it off a couple of bounces. Meeting him out there, Isaac Curtis. Curtis manning up on him. Jettis gets around him. Jettis at the box. Pushed out by Curtis. Short pass to Bernhardt. Thomas sends this over to Huzenga. Huzenga right in the middle. Comes up high near the face-off circle. Now he's in the circle. Huzenga passes to Bernhardt. Bernhardt trying to penetrate in. Gets around Michaud using Jettis as a blocker. Ball gets sent into the middle, and that gets taken away by Cameron Dallin. There goes Cameron running down with this ball. Dallin breaks the box. Turns around, sees Michaud, turns in front. Now he passes it to J-Mo. J-Mo gives it over for Jose Simo. Or is that J-Mo? Whatever. Either way, it missed. It's going to be an IHC ball for the restart. Restarting it is Jamison Latier. Latier passes this up to the top. It goes right to Colin Huzenga for the Vikings. Huzenga moving up with this ball. Huzenga over the center line. Huzenga sees Connor Leduc comes in swinging. Huzenga driven to the side by Amadon. Now Huzenga passes it to a wide open Spencer Jennis. Jennis sends this in. McDonald absolutely demolishes Luca Beatty. Still has the ball though. Now it comes free. McDonald's like, me? Oh yeah. You. Cavalier penalty. Number 3, Jordan McDonald. 30 seconds for a push. Number 3, 30 seconds push. Time of the infraction, 6:13. I don't know. Okay. Jack Lamont with the restart in the middle. And now he gets the ball back. Sends this in for Jennis. Spencer in the deep corner. Passes back to the X for Bernhardt. Bernhardt's got Bismarck wide open on the near side here, and he gives it to him. Bismarck thinks shot. Now sends this up high for Lamont. Lamont forced out of the box. Gives this to Angel Fausto. Angel tries passing it back. Gets stolen by Connor Leduc. Leduc hustling down. Still with him, though, Jack Lamont. Leduc stops. Passes this ball up for Mishu. Mishu can't catch it. Loose ball still. Austin has it now. Austin Mishu in the offensive end. Goes back behind at the X. Mishu coming around. Turn shot. Misses. Loose ball. Trey Ledoux going after it, as is Jose Simu. Picked up by Cole Steblin. Steblin runs back to his crease. Steblin passes this ball up, gets missed by Ethan Curtis, goes over the center line. Leduc coming over, Curtis trying to pick it up, ball flies into the air. Mishu picks it up. Mishu back onto the attack. Mishu into the X, passes over to J-Mo. J-Mo can't catch it. Running over the ball, Gary Fausto. Mishu, no, that is Ethan Curtis picks it up. Mishu's running away. I thought he had the ball. He did not. Ball pop free. Ledoux not able to get there in time. Spencer Jennis runs it over the line. Jennis breaks the box at the corner, battling against Connor Leduc. Leduc with a big shove. Jennis still with the ball, gives it to Owen Bismarck. Bismarck with it on the far side. Bismarck coming around. Bismarck back to the X, goes back behind, coming around on the near side, coming into attack. Connor Leduc couldn't get the can opener and shot. Save made by Braden Hanlon. Oh, and then it goes in. So I think that went in by Luca Beatty. Thousand Islands goal scored, I think it was number 21, Luca Beatty. Maybe? Sure, Luca Beatty. Time of the goal, 7:55. Face off. Ball is loose. Coming in. Leduc trying to get it. Amadon battling, trying to get that ball as well. So is Bernhardt. Everybody's in there. Leduc fires this forward. It's in the box. J-Mo trying, it's Jose Simo trying to kick it to an open spot. Scooped up by Amadon. Dropped. Loving guards it. Amadon picks this ball up. Jacob with it. Takes a breath. 3:53 to go in the third quarter. Leduc off. Mishu on. Amadon coming off for a break. Or a stick. Now he wants his stick. Get rid of the face-off stick. Loving to Amadon. Amadon back over to Loving. Connor back into the box. Getting pressured by Huzenga. Connor Loving over onto his right side. Forced back to the X position. Huzenga goes back with him to guard him. Ledoux calling for the ball. Loving fakes it. Comes around. Up in front. Shot goes high. Ledoux hustling over to go get that ball. We got an infraction against the Vikings. Ledoux coming up, passes ball back to Amadon. Amadon over to Latier. Latier. Back into the box. Latier moving to his right, gets shoved by Jack Lamont. Lamont picks this ball up and we'll get the whistle. Thousand Island penalty, number 6, Colin Huzenga, 1 minute for cross-checking. Number 6, 1 minute cross-check. Time of the infraction, 9:20. We've got some equipment issues going on for Cole Steblin. And looks like Steblin's got his equipment back in order as he gets redressed on the field. All right, Ledoux with the restart. Pass this ball back to Mishu. Mishu up to Loving. Loving gives this to Amadon. Amadon sends this up for J-Mo. Back to Amadon. Jacob with it. Jacob passes to Connor Loving. Loving looking. Loving to Ledoux. Ledoux. Back to, oh no, there's Loving. Before it was Mishu. They're interchangeable. Loving moves up. Ball gets tipped. Grab by Jamison. Shot fired. It goes long, and that's going to stay IHC ball as Trey Ledoux was last man back. 2:12 to go in the third quarter. Trey moving up with this ball. Sends it up high to Mishu. Mishu back to Trey. Oh, bad pass. Trey leaning, trying to get it. Trey using the body, though, to hold off Colton Lindsay and recover that ball. Gives it to Loving. Loving comes out in front. Shot. Saves Steblin. Cole Steblin coming up big here for the Vikings. He's absolutely holding this team in this game. It's all because of Cole that the Vikings have a 3-goal lead. Angel Fausto with this ball. Tries sending us into the middle. Taken away by Jacob Amadon. Amadon running away from Jenis. Jacob coming up on the near side, coming over Jack Lamont. Yard sale, courtesy of Jack Lamont. Jack with the ball now. Jack into the box. Jack out of the box. Jack dropped the ball out of the box. Knocks Connor Leduc stick free. Jacob Amadon steps on the ball. Now he kicks it over for Loving. Loving trying to pick it up. Ball gets kicked back by Gary Fausto. All right, so something about a blue push, white ball. The violence line is very gray to me in this sport. Yeah, where's the ball? Loving's looking for it. There it is. Huzenga found the ball. Connor Loving picks this ball up for the restart. Breaks the box. Drifts back. Looks and assesses. The teams are even. Connor moving to his left, guarded by Huzenga. Passes ball over to Jamo. Shot. Misses. Mishu, last man back. He's going to go grab that ball for the restart. 56 seconds to go in the third quarter. Mishu. Mishu from behind sends this up. Colton Lindsay steals this. Lindsay passes this up to Huzenga. Huzenga coming over on the near side. Huzenga over the center line, advancing forward. Huzenga passes into Bismarck in the box. Bismarck passes to Jenis. Jenis shot and a goal. Thousand Islands goal scored by number 1, Spencer Jenis. Number 1. Time of the Vikings goal, 11:27. Amadon lining up for the face-off against Curtis. Face-off battle ensues. Amadon flicks this forward, tosses Curtis. Amadon picks it up, and that's a loose ball foul, I think we call it. You can't just throw the kid to the ground. Who knew? Bernhardt passes this ball over to Huzenga. Huzenga in and out, back to Bernhardt. Bernhardt, guarded by Charlebois, rolls around. Charlebois recovers. Bernhardt still trying to do something. Charlebois trying to get that stick in. Pass this ball over to Huzenga. Shot and a goal. Thousand Islands goal scored by number 4, Colin Huzenga, assisted by number 2, Thomas Bernhardt. 6 from 2. Time of the goal, 11:48. Ethan Curtis with this ball. We had a false start there by Mishu. Curtis going in, shovels this ball over for Angel Fausto, not able to catch it. Ball's taken away by Jordan McDonald. McDonald in deep, and that's the end of the third quarter. And that concludes our third quarter of play After 3 quarters, the Vikings lead the Cavaliers by a score of 7-2. Please remember, this is a fun game, and it's only fun if we're here to have fun. Be nice to your neighbors. Remember, be respectful, be positive, be cool, man. Be cool. Okay, it's time for quarter number 4. Amadon and Curtis. No, Mishu and Curtis set to square off. Face-off won by Curtis. Flies in, passes to Bismarck. Bismarck to Bernhardt with a goal. Thousand Islands goal scored by number 2, Thomas Bernhardt, assisted by 19, Owen Bismarck. Time of the goal, 0:06. Face-off won by Curtis again. Curtis tries sending this. Bismarck jumps to grab this ball. Coming over Jordan McDonald, trying to knock it free. Ball is loose. Grabbed by Colin Huizenga. Huizenga back out to Spencer Jennis. Jennis back over to Bismarck. Bismarck to Huizenga. Huizenga. Bismarck. Huizenga. I have no idea how to say his name. It's just really fun to say it that way. Bismarck with this, trying to penetrate in. Amadon trying to hold him out. Gets his stick in. Bismarck pushes off. What is it? Warding. Oh, he brought his elbow up to push him back away. You can't do that. Connor Leduc on the restart. Leduc running up. Amadon off. Mishu on. Leduc breaks the box. Leduc passes for Mishu. Mishu catch, save, shot, goal! IHC goal scored by number 11, Austin Mishu. Assisted by number 4, Connor Leduc. 11 from 4, Mishu Leduc. Time of the Cavaliers goal, 0:50. And they trail by only 5 now. Amadon tosses his player. Heading in with the ball, holding that ball up high. Passes over to Jamo. Shot, save, Cole Steblin. Cole passes ball up high to Jenis. Spencer Jenis moving forward with this ball over to the center line. Amadon off, Curtis on. Jenis in far, breaks the box, passes that ball in deep, comes back out high for Owen Bismarck. Bismarck guarded by Brendan Smith. Bismarck makes his way in, passes over to Angel Fausto. Shot and a save made, Braden Hanlon. Braden out there playing on that ball. Now he's going to go run back into his crease. Bismarck recovers, goes back to the X, attacked by Dalin. Owen and Cameron. Bismarck rolls around Cameron, takes the shot, goes across the crease. Trotting after it is Brandon Smith. Brendan. I was hanging out with a Brandon last night. Braden, long pass out to Ledoux. Ledoux catches it. Trey Ledoux moving forward. Trey breaks the box, passes this ball forward. It gets tipped away and lands in the basket of Cole Steblin. Steblin passes this ball up for Huizenga. Huizenga to Jenis. Jenis gives it to Bismarck. Bismarck with it. Trots back out of the box now that it's been broken. Passes ball to Luca Beatty. Beatty. Challenged by Smith. Beatty. Smith. Beatty shovel pass over for Bernhardt. Bernhardt getting attacked by McDonald. McDonald almost has that ball free. Bernhardt able to get it away. Pass it over to Bismarck. Owen. Nice move to shake off Connor Ledoux. Comes around. Now he's attacked by Mishu. Mishu gets that ball free. Bismarck recovers. Mishu pushing on Bismarck. Tried to switch over and get that ball out of the basket. Bismarck pass over for Angel Fausto. Fausto didn't know that. Cameron Dalin scoops that ball up. Dalin passes to Isaac Curtis. Curtis running down with this ball. Curtis approaches the center line. Short pass for Ledoux. Ledoux recovers from that awful pass. Well, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I can't do it. But Trey coming across in the middle. Shot bounces. It's a goal! Trey Ledoux! IHC goal scored by number 18, Trey Ledoux. Unassisted. Number 18, unassisted. Time of the Cavaliers' goal, 3:12. And the Cavaliers have cut the Vikings' lead in half. Amadon in for the faceoff. What? Oh, I'm sorry. It was Ledoux for the faceoff. What? I don't understand what happened. Why that was bad. Okay, anyway, on the restart, Bernhardt passes over to Huizenga. Huizenga moving forward, breaks the box. He's got Charlebois all on him. Tosses Charlebois to the ground. Passes ball out far to Angel Fausto. Fausto back to Huizenga. Huizenga sends this up on top for Bernhardt. He can't catch it, but Bismarck does. Bismarck recovers. Owen coming around on the right side. Bismarck forced in deep by Charlebois. Chases him into the X. Bismarck moving up. Backhand shovel shot. Save made. Braden Hanlon. Recovered by Huizenga up on top. Gives it to Bernhardt. Shot. Another save. Hanlon. Ball recovered at the corner by Dalin. Here comes Cameron up on the near side. Cameron loves to run. He's been doing it since he could walk. Passes ball over to Charlebois. Charlebois sends this into Amadon. Amadon shoveled it forward, and that's recovered by Steblin. Steblin sends this out for Bernhardt. Bernhardt, ugly pass to Jenis. Jenis recovers, though. Charlebois on him. Charlebois peppering at Spencer Jenis on the far side. Jenis breaks the box, trying to drive his way in. Charlebois on him. Shot gets deflected away by Connor Ledoux. Last man back is Luca Beatty. So it'll be a restart for the Vikings. Restart going to Owen Bismarck, number 19. Bismarck at the X. Fakes a pass. He's got Ledoux on him. Comes out up on top. Shot and a goal. Owen Bismarck. Thousand Islands goal scored by number 19, Owen Bismarck. Number 19, Time of the Vikings goal, 4:33. Timeout, Vikings. Don't forget, this game is available on YouTube. Check it out, the Dan-Dalin, A Positive Influence. Make sure you like and subscribe because that's what all the cool kids are doing. All right, welcome back from the timeout. Connor LeDuc squaring off against Ethan Curtis for the faceoff. LeDuc flings that ball forward. Jennings coming over to play on it. LeDuc scoops up the ground ball. LeDuc winds up, shot high. And that's going to be a Vikings ball as last man back was the quick-moving Cole Steblin, who rolled around out of his crease. Ball gets passed over to Cole. Cole flings this forward. Now it gets passed up for Jennings. Jennings over the center line. Jennings sends this ball deep to Huizenga. Huizenga broke the box. Now comes back out. Rolls. He's got Cameron Dalin on him. Dalin trying to knock that ball free. Huizenga passes it up high for Spencer Jennings. Jennings attacked by Mishu. Passes this ball over. Ball sent up high for Jennings. Jennings moving forward, breaks back into the box, getting peppered by Mishu, sends it up high. And that's a nice stick to the face by Connor LeDuc that nobody notices. Jennings moving with this ball. Passed over to Bismarck, now ripped by Bernhardt way high. Vikings on the restart. Huizenga with it. Huizenga's got Cameron in his face. Cameron hitting the stick. Huizenga coming out in front. Coming over. LeDuc trying to help out. Ball gets passed back to Owen Bismarck. Bismarck moving. That's McDonald. Bismarck goes into the X position. Passes this ball to Bernhardt. Jennings with it now. Spencer. Top of the circle. Can't get the shot off. He gets all wrapped up by Charlebois. And I think it's McDonald, or is that Smith? Ball is loose. That gets picked up by Connor LeDuc. But we got a push on White. Loose ball push. It'll be a Vikings ball. Thomas Bernhardt's going to take that on the restart over on the far side. Sends this up high for Jennings. Spencer looking, passes this over for Luca Beatty in the middle. Beatty against Charlebois. Beatty moving one way. Charlebois still on him, doing a good job keeping him to the outside. Beatty one-handing on that stick. Charlebois now coming over is Smith. Ball gets sent past over for Huizenga. Huizenga deep in the X position. Dalin knocks it free. Ball bounces loose. It's on the line. And that's going to be out on IHC. So Vikings on the restart. Owen Bismarck trying to do some figure eights to get his way in. Able to get that pass off. Ball makes it up high to Jennings. Jennings passes this over for Angel Fausto. He fires that, misses. And that'll be Vikings ball still. Bismarck going back to pick the ball up. 5:03 to go in the game. Cavaliers trail by 5. Timeout, IHC. Another shout out for my sponsors. Without them and the support of my viewers, I wouldn't be able to do what I do for you. Two Broke Moms, Main Street in Pulaski, Power Play Sports up in Watertown, Dupree's Cleaning Services, exteriorcleaning315.com, Glory Construction and Development, Sparks and Recreation, follow the Guile families. They travel all across the country on YouTube. All Wheel Auto, go buy a car from the Guile family, Route 104 in New Haven. Streamside RV Park and Golf Course. If you want to be greenside, you got to be Streamside, located on Tinker Tavern Road in Pulaski. And Divots Bar and Grill, located in the clubhouse of Streamside RV Park and Golf Course, located on Tinker Tavern Road in Pulaski. A beautiful 12-hole course, very unique in that manner. Goes around a seasonal RV park. And it's just gorgeous. It's a fun course to play. Check it out. You can walk it easily. They've got push-pull carts as well as gas-powered golf carts. And delicious drink and food at Divots inside. All right, timeout is over. Everybody returns to the field. 5:03 left on the clock here in the fourth quarter. The Vikings on the restart. Bismarck loses that ball. Scooped up by Jordan McDonald. McDonald not able to hold it. Jennings over on the far side, coming into attack. Battle ensues. Coming away is Bismarck with the ball, but he goes down. McDonald picks that ball up, fires his forward for Ledoux. Trey with the ball, catches it over the center line. Trey breaks the box, now drifts back out. Trey passes this ball in to Jamo. Jamo sends it up high for Loving. Loving misses it. Mishu picks it up. Mishu going on the right side, trying to get around Jennings, and does. Mishu moving in, shot, blocked out in front, scooped up. We got flag on the play, and there we go. We got a player down. So they were both going after the ball, and they absolutely collided, and the IHC player took the harder hit for sure. Spun around, and now he pops up. Austin Mishu. He's up. Rolling away is Gary Fausto. Not sure what that's about. But they were diving after that ball. Mishu certainly a little shook up. So did they call a penalty on that? Yeah. All right, we'll take another break as they call timeout on the field. All right, Cavaliers for the restart. Jacob Amadon with the ball, and here we go. Amadon passes this ball over to Loving. Loving gives it to Charlebois. Charlebois to Ledoux. Ledoux back to Charlebois. Back to Loving. Loving to Amadon. Amadon to Latier. Latier into Leduc. And he takes that shot. It misses. Trey Ledoux goes after chasing down that ball. Trey picks it up on the far side. Rips that ball up to Connor Loving. Loving to Jacob. Jacob to Latier. Latier back over for Loving. Loving winds up. Low shot. Save made by Cole Steblin. Steblin short pass to his deep hole. Ball gets passed back over for Bernhardt. Bernhardt moving up with this ball. Takes that long pass. Stolen by Jacob Amadon. Amadon moving forward. Pass this over to Trey Ledoux. Ledoux to Leduc. Leduc with the short stick now. Sends this up for J-Mo. Shot. Save made. Cole Steblin. Amadon scoops this ball up at the center line. Sends it up for Trey Ledoux. Ledoux. Back to Leduc. Leduc. Guarded by Gary Fausto. Leduc in. Back. Gives this to Trey. Trey. Couldn't get that shot off where it got caught right away by Colton Lindsay. Lindsay passes over to Steblin. Cole Steblin looking. Passes this ball over alongside for Gary Fausto. Fausto tries popping it up. It gets blocked right in front of him by Amadon. Look at that. Jacob Amadon with that magic stick. Flung over the shoulder by Gary Fausto. Sends the Hail Mary pass, and it's caught by Bismarck. Yard sale on Bismarck, courtesy of Brendan Smith. There's the restart. Leduc with it. Connor hustling forward, breaks into the box, moves in, goes to the backhand, forehand shot, misses wide left. J-Mo, last man back. It'll be an IHC ball for the restart. J-Mo with it. There's the restart. Latier passes this ball up high for Loving. Loving looking. Less than 2 minutes to go. Loving still with this ball high. I'm sure he sees how much time's on the clock. He's staring at it. Connor, short pass to Charlebois. Sam loses this ball. Hard time picking it up. Knocked again by Ethan Curtis. Flown into the middle. And that ball is still loose. Trey Ledoux gets it from a knee. Ground ball shot. Save made. Cole Steblin. Steblin, long pass out. Charlebois trying to steal this back. Sam scoops this ball up. Loses it. Drops it behind him. Grabbing it is Bernhardt. We got an up and back. It'll be an IHC ball with 1:16 to go on the restart. Latier passes to Ledoux. Ledoux, lots of Luz on the team. Ledoux sent this up. Tried to get it to J-Mo, but went just a little too high. Ball taken away by the Vikings. Hustling out with this ball, Gary Fausto. Fausto on the far side. Connor Leduc with only half a stick. He's using a short stick now. Knocks it free. Fausto trying to guard that ball. Leduc trying to knock him over it. Ball picked up by... that was picked up by Owen Bismarck, but turnover. He did something that you're not allowed to do. Yep. Pass over to Leduc. Connor moving forward. Loses this ball as he breaks the box. Scooped up, though, by Isaac Curtis. He runs out into the safety area. Passes to Trey Ledoux. Ledoux back to Loving. 30 seconds to go. Connor Loving moving in. There's a couple of stick checks. Avoids him. Shot. Save made. Cole Steblin. Thousand Islands infraction, number 30, Colton Lindsay. I think he said 1 minute. For body check. And number 2, Thomas Bernhardt, 1 minute for a slash. Time of the infractions, 11:34. So IHC, 2 men up. Ball gets passed to Amadon. Amadon gives it to Loving. Loving over to Leduc. Leduc to Ledoux. Ledoux to Leduc. Connor back to Loving. Loving back over to Trey. Trey into the middle. Charlevoix misses the 1T. Ball knocked free. Taken away by the Vikings. Pass to Steblin. And he rips it. Cole takes the shot. Too far. And that's the game here at IHC, home of the Cavaliers. This one is a Thousand Islands victory by a score of 9-4. Now, I'm just one guy, but this one guy says the player of the game would have to be Cole Steblin. Unbelievable number of saves, Cole Steblin. Second player of the game, number 12, because he's a senior, Jacob Amadon. Third player of the game, number 5, Cameron Dallin, because he's riding home in the car with me. I love him. He's my son. So on behalf of the IHC Cavaliers, we'd like to thank everyone for coming out to support your team tonight. Please drive home safely. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone, and may God bless you. I am the Dan-Dalin, and thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And, yeah, make it a great... Oh, I think I had my volume up way too loud, didn't I? Huh, who knew? All right, anyway, I am the Dan-Dalin. Make it a great day, everyone. Thank you.